10 here in Trier. And this is also Italian because I've seen that some Italian translations are starting on the Warpstock website. The event is taking place from today, May 14th until 16th. And we are happy that you are here. This year's host is the European Congress Center. European Congress Center is the Congress facility of the ERA, the European Law Academy, or Academy of European Law, as they name themselves correctly. And this academy was founded in 1998 on initiative of the European Parliament, and by the end of 1998 they opened this Congress Center, primarily for hosting ERA internal congresses, law congresses, but they have to pay some rent, so they are also open for other congresses, so we can be guests at this facility here. An event like Warpstock Europe could not be realized without support. They are helping up our supporters, first of all mentors, providing the infrastructure for ordering the tickets and always being a well-known guest here at Warpstock Europe. The same is true for CNL Publishing. They are also established guests on the Warpstock Europe events and known as the publishers of computer literature and magazines like 3X and Toolbox, and they also give us advertising space for this year's congress. Then Oashi SRL, local company, is located in Luxembourg. They are the software solution provider. They have some own product they are promoting, and it's a flexible framework for application development and digital software. Then CompuSar, the online shop, maybe somebody knows the name as Alexander Eich, is related to CompuSar and has long time been one known company in in the correct region of Palatina, Sarge, and Luxembourg, France. And one of our team members is also running a company that's built on IT systems. These have been supporting our event in several kinds, some I've mentioned this year. So, and there are more thank yous to say. First, thank yous going to Mr. Bill from the State Convention Bureau. This is the official office of the city of Trier. For somebody who wants to make a congress, he can address to this office, and they are giving you a great deal of support and advice in organizing a congress with some of the hard work. And then Mr. Dover, CEO of the European Congress Center, and his team, Mr. Marchelier, and Mr. Steuernagel, he's responsible for the infrastructure here. And last but not least, all the event team and all the helping hands in the background who have done 5 months of work of preparing and organizing this event. So, then some administrative stuff. Opening hours are from 9 a.m. to 18:30. Registration will be open from 9 until 10 o'clock. They start later because of the first day. We have to keep in mind the closing hour of 18:30 because the building will be locked at 1900 each evening. So we have to make sure that everybody is outside. Doesn't get long transportation or something. As I said, the registration desk is open from 9 to 10 each day. And lunch, we already have train list today. It's always starting at 12:45, and it's down at the Golden Tulip hotel, directly connected to this facility. And everybody also has seen that there are tickets needed to pay the lunch, the meal itself, and drinks are charged extra. Then there's the cafeteria on the left side. We offer beverages, coffee, tea, non-alcoholic beverages, and soft drinks for free, and It's also available for free. Papers Congress. And then I want to point out the social event, the wine tasting, tomorrow evening. Not loud enough. Okay, then back to the social event, tomorrow evening, the wine tasting. It's beginning at 19:15, 19:30. Details will follow tomorrow evening, and there are still places left, so if someone has not decided to join the wine tasting yet, you can tell at the registration and that you want to join that. The facilities have enough capacity for all of the people here, but you just want to make it that big so that everybody has a chance to listen to the winemaker and presenting his wines. So, and now come to part without the slides. Some thoughts on this year's Congress. First I can make an announcement that Jan Lauer has got ill and he cannot hold his presentation about the workplace shell. We trying to find alternatives, but we haven't decided on this yet, but we will announce this in time about alternatives or someone else can do this presentation. I want to give some thoughts on this year's Congress and its motto. We have thought about the motto and we came to the conclusion we could name it Quo Vadis OS2. My thoughts are just from an end user position. I have never been a walker behind the scenes, knowing the details of people pulling the strings. What does this mean from my point of view? Quo Vadis OS2. Since IBM turned away from OS2 some years ago, OS2 has constantly lost more and more of its end users, and you can say with almost no one remaining today. The market is now allocated by Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. Things seem to be going well, if I remember correctly, at Warpstock, when the Warpstock Europe 2000 Ecom station was announced. I think there was a pre-release in September, and the Warpstock Europe 2000 was in October 2000. But it still took more than six months then before the Ecom station 1.0 was released and available for end users. That's the dates that Wikipedia says. So, and regrettably, it has been a fate of Ecom station since then to lag behind the hardware platforms. The hardware platforms are rapidly evolving. So there always has been the problem to get USB devices working, use graphics cards working, VLAN working, and that's not all the time. Ecom Station 2.0 should now be the version to catch up this backlog. On the other hand, sadly to say, it has been the version with the most delays. But now the good news. First, there's still a market for OS2, and according to the sources currently lenses, the year 2009 has been the best in OS2 sales since long. It's not an end user market, if I got this correctly, but it's companies running, for example, applications to control their manufacturing facilities. And next, there has been an article, is IBM considering an OS2 redo from Ms. Barbara Darrow. Yeah. Okay, one has to admit that this article is based on very vague statements and speculations, but sometimes it's interesting even to read speculations. And suppose it has some real basis. The message is IBM will support the OS2 API to onto Linux, but not for the end users. I think if they are really thinking about it, with thousands ifs and brackets, move forward with build this API or port this API to Linux. Definitely not for end users, but I think for customers having server appliances running on production machines and back-end software, definitely not for the end user. But one could also ask the question, is the OS2 community considering the OS2 review? This might sound like a strange question, even stranger than the news about IBM's plans. But one important thing one has to keep in mind, the unique feature of OS2 for end users has always been the workplace shell, with object-oriented features and this task-centric approach, not program-centric but task-centric approach. I'm not going to provide a letter, I want to make some calculations, and not I want to open the word processor, I want to open the spreadsheet program. But none of the operating systems and their desktops available today implement this philosophy consequently, if at all. No Windows, no Mac OS, and no Linux with the desktops. So one could ask the question, why do not lift the workplace shell to some existing operating system platform? Thus, one can wipe the onerous development of hardware drivers, protocol stacks, etc. And so resources can be concentrated on the important thing, developing the desktop. I think IBM is going to make a decision about it if they are really interested in porting the API to the Linux system. So, in my opinion, those two ecom station community have to decide on their own in which direction the system will go. This Congress definitely will give no answers to you to these questions, and even more, we will not make a decision. This Congress will not make a decision. But what we will do is give you the information to make up your mind on your own. So yeah, you can learn from Lenses about ecom station 2.0 and the upcoming versions. One of the presentations started today. You have already got a comparison between Linux and ESD and the differences from OS2. Yeah, now there should be the presentation from Janawa pointing out what the benefits of the workplace shell are and what it makes heading the other desktops. And then you can be at first hand involved as the Voyager Desktop 2.0, the solution to get the workplace shell in a modern system. This presentation will be on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday. So, I think this is enough of my thoughts. I also managed to keep up the delay. And last thing to say is, welcome again to Warpstock Europe 2010. I think we have set up an interesting, right program, and just enjoy your stay.